up, guys? Jeremy and
Jamera
here from RC Militia, and we finally got a Thunder Tiger car to add to our collection. I am very stoked about this one. It's part of the EMTA platform, so I'll show you the box real quick. I'm actually gonna do an unboxing on this one.
It's big.
So yeah, it's quite large. Probably can't see my head right there. But so let's just take this off. Okay, so the top of the box just magically disappeared, and we're ready to dive in here. So let's see what we got. So I'm gonna pull out each one of these little boxes one by one. Okay.
So there's boxes look like this when you open it up. That.
So we have the first box. Okay, so it's kind of like the Arrival where you have to put on the tires and wheels, or the wheels by yourself. So the wheels are super cool looking. I know these tires. Well, this design of the tire performs very well. I've seen them on videos and they seem like they do great. They do look like the ones off the Team Associated Rival. I'm not sure if they're the exact same ones or not.
And aren't they the same size as the Yeti XL?
They are almost the same size as the Yeti XL. So I'm guessing this is another, what do we got here?
It's like a bunch of little unboxings.
It is, it's kind of fun. Okay, so we got some tools, and we need those to put on the tires. We got a wheelie bar, some nice big heavy duty wrenches. This is like stuff you'd see in a fifth scale with the size tools they're given. So this is really cool.
Keep them in order, though, because they're sticking.
Yeah, we'll do that.
Everything like this is another tire because
So,
it was right in front of
there's
the
another
right.
tire.
And that would be another tire. So
This is another tire.
put it where it needs to be. It doesn't matter if they're not where
No,
they were.
they're just going where they're going.
Okay.
So let's see what's in here. I'm guessing this is the radio. And that's another tire. So just stick the tire on the ground over there. And we'll put the tires on before the video is done. Totally opened this the wrong way. Here we go. So, it looks like a pretty cool radio. No antenna to break off, which is another thing. I will always say that about anything about these radios without antennas that flip up. It's always nice to have an antenna if you drop it. Don't have to worry about breaking it. So it has all your trims, normal type of RTR radio. Very cool. We'll see how it performs.
Okay, so this is the little hand test. It works.
So it works, and she has like baby hands. I'm talking
tiny
about
hands,
yeah,
guys.
miniature.
So sometimes it's hard for me. It's hard to reverse because my finger's not very long.
Or break.
Or break. No, that's just a personal.
Holy crap! Oh, and we got zip ties. So
I hate zip ties.
we'll be back in just a second. All right. So now that we got the zip ties off and it's out of the box,
you can see how massive the shocks are.
very impressive. Yeah, that's one thing Jamera said when she was waiting for me to get out of the box. She's like, "Holy crap! Look at the shocks on this thing." The shocks are. Oh, I'll just hold it up for you real quick. Hopefully you can see, but the shocks are literally the size of the Yeti XL, and the Yeti XL I do believe is considered a 1/6 scale, and this is a 1/8 scale.
Yeah.
So right off the bat with the body, I love absolutely the finish on it. I think the color they chose is really cool.
It's got like a glittery finish. It's like a blue gray.
It is. It's
like a
really
blue-gray.
cool.
You know, like blue-gray eyes? That's the color.
Yeah, it's not like anything you see in person on the videos. It's actually a super cool looking body. I think this is one that we're just going to leave the body as it is. We're not going to get another body for it. But
I appreciate that since I have like a gajillion bodies.
yes, I know you do. So one other thing I want to mention is it has the roll cage kind of like the Summit does.
Yep.
I think of this truck is going to be super promising. We haven't had a four-wheel drive monster truck 1/8 scale in our collection for forever. And I think Thunder Tiger probably makes one of the best ones out there right now from everybody I've heard, especially anybody that's on like the EMTA line or I can't remember the other one they made, but all their monster trucks have been great from every person that I've talked to that owns one. Another thing is you have light bar up here, and they do provide you with the clips to put in the lights and everything like that. So all you have to do is get yourself a set of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 lights. Or LEDs, and you'll be good to go with that, and that's something we're definitely going to be doing for this thing, so we can take it out at night.
One thing I really like, so the body clips are attached.
Oh, they don't even, that is sick.
Yeah, for us, that's a big constant, like, crap, where the body clips go. So these are attached.
I didn't know they did that. That is really cool.
Which it's like rubbery, so it's stretchy.
That is awesome.
I think that's a great idea because I'm sure we're not the only ones that lose body clips.
Well, so far this is my first Thunder Tiger, and I'm really impressed.
Yeah.
So let's take off the body and see what we got going on underneath.
Makes it really easy to get off too.
And at the very end, I'll put a shot of this car with the tires on it, so you guys can see it.
Inside the body, I want to point out real quick. Inside the body,
Oh,
there's
yeah. Inside the body.
realistic feature.
Yeah.
You can't see it from underneath, but
So I will try
inside,
and hold it up, but
there's a guy in there.
There's a driver and all that kind of stuff. So very, very cool. It's got an interior in it, a little fire extinguisher, I do believe, by the driver. You guys won't be able to see it. I won't even be able to get it on the camera shot. You pretty much have to buy the thing to see it. But so the first thing that we're gonna go over, let's see this.
Go over that since it's blatantly different than when you normally take off the body.
So pretty much this is called the ESS-TT. It's basically a speaker that has engine sounds running, a running engine sound. I don't know how it performs. I don't know, like if you hit the throttle, I don't know if it makes it rev up higher or how that goes, or if it's idling and it goes back down to idle. I don't know. But I do see this little USB port, and I'm wondering if we can stick music in here or not. If not, that's cool, but whatever.
I actually didn't know that came.
So I'm not, I mean, the engine sound thing, it's not my type of thing, but we'll try it out and see how it does. I'll give anything a shot. I mean,
yeah.
So that's that about that. The battery compartments, I want to see how big these things are and how they come undone. Okay.
It's pretty big.
They come off pretty easy.
Yeah.
I'm thinking my max amps 9,000 milliamp. Yeah, there you go. Thank you, babe. I'm thinking my max amps 9,000 milliamp 3S batteries will fit in here.
Yeah, because this is 4S and 6S, so a couple of 3s, couple of 2s.
Yeah, I'm saying.
Because there's one on this side too, guys.
Definitely a couple of 3s.
Couple of 3s. And then there's there's one on exact same thing on the other side.
And as always,
they're really protected. I like that.
Yes. Oh, and I really like how they have the wiring set up. It's not all a cluttered mess.
Yeah.
This is impressive.
Very thorough. I like it.
It is. So with the wiring, I'm guessing everything is back in here. The ESC and all that. That's got to be back in here. Yep, it's got to be back in there.
A 2,000 kV motor.
Yeah, it's got a 2,000 kV motor, but the ESC and everything's back in there. But they have everything so cleaned up to where it's just the Deans coming out, and they're not flopping around or anything. So that is actually a really, really cool feature. And it's a mid-engine motor, so the weight will be distributed a little bit better, so it's not going to sit there and just constantly wheelie, even though when I put the power into this thing and with the motor it has and stuff like that, I think it's going to be wheeling a lot, hence the reason
it comes with a wheelie bar.
Yeah, hence the reason they give you a wheelie bar.
Yeah.
The servo, it's a DS1510. I don't know what the torque or the speed is on that. That's all something we'll do in the review video for this. And we'll also show you how this works in the review video. But yeah, so shock towers they're plastic.
It's got aluminum chassis.
Well, no, excuse me. The shock towers, the bottom parts of the shock towers are aluminum. The top parts are plastic, so that's good. So you're not gonna. I'd rather have this break than bend a bunch of aluminum and have that be more expensive. So that's good. And it has
Go further.
It has steel CVDs all the way around. It has aluminum hex hubs on it, which is really, really cool, and that's definitely something that Axial should have done with the Yeti, because we stripped our wheels off of that thing in no time at all. If we would have had a setup like this, that wouldn't have happened. So looks like there's some aluminum. It's got an aluminum steering rack, aluminum chassis, chassis.
Pretty solid.
Aluminum chassis braces. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to break this. It's got.
That's kind of how he judges something.
The steering rack is set up so. I'm just gonna have to go into a lot more detail in the review on this thing once I dive into it more. But
yeah,
the steering rack almost looks like it has. I don't know. I'll show you right in there. That's just. I'm not sure exactly what that is for. Just to. I don't know, but. I'm impressed. I did not expect this at all out of this thing. What else to go over there, babe? You got any ideas? The shocks, like I said, they're absolutely massive.
Now they can probably see them better now, yeah.
Yeah, now you can see the shocks a little bit better, and the shocks feel amazing. Feel that. They feel so fluid.
Yeah.
Well, you can't lift it up that easy, but...
Yeah.
Jamara's elbows are really bad right now, so she doesn't have a lot of strength in her elbows because we're inflammation and stuff. But yeah, I mean, they feel.
There's a lot more aluminum on this than what you normally do
and
right out of the box.
steel CVDs are just as thick as MIPs. If actually, they're thicker than MIPs.
Can you hear me?
What?
Sorry.
Sorry.
Sometimes we have to ask that because I can tell you can't hear me. There's a lot more aluminum on this than usually what an RTR is.
Yeah, and the plastics seem really good as well.
Yeah, they're quite thick.
Huge beefy A-arms. Of course, you can adjust your shocks. There's all kinds of adjustments on the shock towers, the aluminum shock towers themselves. I should refer to these as the shock towers. These are just the body posts. The body posts are mounted on the shock tower, so I'll clear that up so you guys don't correct me in the comments below, but I'm sure you already have by now since if you've watched it this far. It's got a aluminum motor mount as well. Man, this thing is impressive. So the ESC is waterproof or water resistant.
You can attach. Yeah, it has a GoPro.
Oh yeah, we got to mention that. So the ESC is water resistant. The motor, of course, it's being brushless. It'll be okay with water. I'm not, and it looks like the ESC where the receiver is looks like it's sealed up enough to go through puddles. I don't recommend submerging it, especially with the speaker on there at all, but in any way, shape, or form. But I'm gonna try and keep my vehicles out of water as much as possible because sometimes you know, bearing issues, all that kind of stuff. But
so they say to
actually, I take that back. I'll take anything for mud.
Says to move the direction from here to here, and then slap the GoPro on right in front of it.
The GoPro on right in front of it.
Dogs.
Oh, there goes my dogs. So thanks for our dogs barking. Jamir had a chance to go ahead and open up the manual while we're sitting here waiting for him to stop, and we found out that if you turn this sideways, you can get a GoPro mount specifically made by Thunder Tiger to stick on here, and I'm guessing you just drive it with the body off. Well, yeah, you'd have to drive with the body off to get good shots, good clear shots. So that
it might be able to shoot through the two seats, but I don't think that's what they're intending.
I don't think that was the intent on it. But it's very cool that you have that option. It's nice that you actually screw down the GoPro mount instead of having it stick on, because if you stick it on, they always fall off. A little bit of dirt, a little bit of dust, those GoPro mounts come off really easy. So I may be picking that up and just see how that works. It may be actually quite a bit better. So yeah, we'll try that out. The front bumper on it seems, well, the front bumper is very sturdy on it. And it's got some place for some lights as well. So I think we're going to be lighting it up pretty good with a bunch of LEDs. What are you looking at, babe?
I'm trying to find if you push a button for the noise, or if
we'll figure that out in the review.
Well, I figured since I wasn't offering anything more to the video, I would just let you continue.
We'll figure that out in the review.
Yeah.
But everything just looks super solid and over beefed up, and by over beefed up, I mean that's a good thing. I mean it looks like they took like.
It looks like you don't have
1/5 scale or 1/6 scale parts and stuck it on a 1/8 scale. It doesn't look like. I don't think that I'm gonna be able to break it, and that's.
And this comes
one
brushless, is what I like. So.
Well, yeah, something like this is gonna have to become brushless. If it doesn't come brushless, then it's not gonna move very quick.
I appreciate that because he always complains when things move too slow, and you guys don't have to listen to it.
It'd be about as slow as a turtle. So. With that said, I think we've gone over everything we need to go over.
Yeah.
But let me take a break. I'll get the tires on real quick, and I can give you a shot with the tires on and the body, and you can see how cool it looks. Okay, guys. So after about just 2 minutes, we put the tires on. What's really cool about this, I just want to mention. Okay, so we'll talk about this. I'm just all kinds of excited about this car. So, Jamera, what are you excited about most about this?
These.
Okay, she loves the body clips. What's really cool is they have a rubber thing surrounding it, so you're not going to tear up your body with your body clips. We all know how that can happen. But this thing is just, and you'd have to see it in person. It's jaw dropping.
We were talking that, like, you know, a lot of times when companies might cut corners here, they're just understandably so, you know.
Yeah, to save money, but
this one's not.
No, you literally get what you pay for with this truck. I mean, I haven't driven it yet, but I don't see how I would ever be disappointed in it. And there's the wheelie bar that goes on the back of it, and we'll definitely be putting that on there. Definitely want to keep some control so it doesn't flip up. But the thing is absolutely just a beast. It is so cool. And now you can really see how the shocks are.
Yeah, the shocks are really, really good.
It feels so good. and you get that nice sound. You know it's gonna be powerful when it does that. But wow, I am just.
It's solid.
I am so impressed. Every single little detail, just down to the wiring and how it comes out of the ESC and the cover for the ESC and everything is just spot on.
I'm excited to get some lights.
I'm excited to get more Thunder Tiger cars.
Yeah, I know, right? I mean,
maybe we'll try the Jackal or I think they have one called the Bushmaster or something like that. But
yeah, like we said, this is our very first Thunder Tiger.
Yeah, and
car,
even the fender flares, is what I call them, are super detailed and put in with really nice hex screws. Yeah. Extremely cool. I mean,
what I like is that it's not only nice underneath the body, but the RTR body that it comes with is really solidly made.
Yeah, most RTR bodies suck and they're usually ugly, and this thing just looks like a beast.
So it goes to show that you don't need all these crazy designs and stuff like that for a body to look really clean.
Yeah.
And well done.
Even though that's what we do with our bodies. Well, that's what we do with our bodies. We do crazy designs, but that's sometimes it's better just to do.
Myself out of
sometimes so this is for me. Sometimes it's better to just do one thing, one color, and
that's because that's all you can do.
That is true, and just call it good. But I'm so impressed with the tires. I'm so impressed with the shocks. I'm so impressed with everything about the chassis, everything that's on it. I haven't driven it, so I can't say. You know, the electronics are 100% superb, but I'm pretty sure they're going to be. I don't see why they wouldn't be in any way, shape, or form. But yeah, I am stoked to get this thing out and run it, and then I'm gonna do an actual running video, and then I'm gonna do a separate review on this car.
Yeah.
Just because I'm so excited to have this thing.
Yeah.
With that said, guys.
With all that said.
Well, yes, with all that said, guys, I think that's about it. We're going to wrap it up. We'll see you on the next one. Don't know what it's going to be, but hope you enjoy it. And as always, like, comment, subscribe if you already haven't done so, and we'll see you on the next one.
See ya.